Hey everyone, I'm Rachel from Govly, back with another video on our latest feature release. I have 4 awesome things to show you in today's video. First, federal budget projections for FY25. So if you want to find out what agencies are planning to spend their money on in the upcoming year, that one's for you. Secondly, we have AI summaries across all of our opportunities. So if you want to get an at-a-glance understanding for what a solicitation is for, decide if you want to add it to your pipeline or not without having to dig through all those attachments, that one's for you. Third is new chart interactivity. So across opportunities and analytics, in those charts that we have in the product, you can now click in to dive deeper and deeper into that data. And then the fourth new thing that we just released is the ability for you to have Govly submit FOIA requests on your behalf. So if you want to find original proposal information for an award that you're curious about, but you want to remain anonymous, now you can have Govly do all that work for you. All right, there's a lot to show, so let's jump right in. All right, first up, budgets. It is in the left nav underneath opportunities and awards. You'll see it right there, budgets. And if you click on it, you'll be able to select any federal agency who has a budget request and dive more into the details of their request. So let's take CDC for an example. I'll type in the search bar CDC, select that item. And now we're leveraging AI to pull out the interesting information from these budget docs, because oftentimes they're many hundreds of pages long. So CDC, for example, we provide you with the actual budget doc here on the right. So if I open that up, you can see it's a almost 500-page document. That is a lot to sift through on your own, or even Control F through to find the interesting pieces of information. So what we've done is we have used AI to pull it all out. So we give it to you here in a kind of visual representation, the different initiatives that are covered in the request with the various amounts. So, starting with vaccines for children at 8 million. We also break things out by category. So we have disease prevention, data analytics, environmental health. And if you click on any of these, you can dive a little bit deeper. So data analytics is split into public health data modernization and the response ready enterprise data platform. You can hover over those to get some descriptions for what those initiatives are. Below that, we have a more kind of plain language version of the summary. So if this is easier for you to sift through than the visuals, you can come down here and kind of read about each of the initiatives that we're pulling out from the budget and get a quick synopsis of what they are and how much is being requested. And then at the bottom, you can actually interact with the budget document via an AI chat. So for example, if you wanted to say, tell me more about the buildings and facilities initiative, it might take a minute for the AI to find the piece of relevant information. There we go. And then it'll give you that additional detail that you're looking for. Next, let's take a look at our new opportunity AI summaries. So same as you normally would, you can come into opportunities, set your search and filters the way you want so that you're looking at all of the opportunities that might be relevant to you. Now, if you click into any of those, we summarize all the attachments and information here at the top, leveraging AI. So you can get at a glance what the solicitation is for, who's requesting it, a bunch of helpful information, keywords called out in bold. We also predict the likely vendors, the possible competing vendors, possible competing products, and estimated contract value. All of this is meant to help you get that at-a-glance view so you can decide whether you want to pull this into your pipeline for deeper consideration or not. And of course, if you want to look through the attachments yourself, those are still always available within solicitation notices. So in this case, you can see the full SOW there if that's helpful. Now let's take a look at our new chart interactivity. So here I'm on our opportunities feature, specifically in the analytics tab, and I have my search terms set to find all SAM.gov opportunities about data centers. Same as always, you can see the posted over time chart. You can find out which of those opportunities are set to expire soon. You can slice and dice the information by customer. But now the cool thing is that you can actually dive deeper into each of these data points. So If I'm curious to know what are those 12 opportunities for data centers that are set to expire in the next 7 days, if I click on that bar, I'll actually get a handy table view of all of those solicitations, and then I can click into them from here to get even more information. So this interaction lets you go levels and levels deeper each time. Over on the awards side, so if I go to awards and analytics, let's do the same thing, data centers. All right, so now I'm looking at all of the awards over the last 4 years that have been about data centers. And let's say I'm curious, okay, I see that there have been 127 awards that HHS has put out, but I want to get more specific about that. If you click in, it'll actually split it out by component or sub-agency. You can go deeper and deeper. So let's say, okay, let's take a look even more narrowly within FDA. Click again, then it'll show you specifically where that's coming from. No surprise, the Office of Acquisition Grant Services. You can look at Department of Justice and go deeper and deeper to find out where these awards are coming from. And then eventually, once you get to the most granular office information that we have, you can click on the data point and again, get all of the awards that comprise those. In this case, it would be the headquarters awards within DEA. If your sales strategy is focused on congressional district or geographic area, now we have a really nice new Mapbox powered map functionality that we're using. And you can zoom out or zoom in to get more and more granular. And as you zoom in, you can see that it's actually breaking it out into the congressional districts for me. Last up, our new FOIA request functionality. Pretty straightforward. If you're an admin on your organization's account, you'll see this FOIA request option in your left nav. Click on it, let us know which agency you want to request records from and a description of the records you're requesting, and we will submit that FOIA request on your behalf so you can remain anonymous. Each organization gets 3 free FOIA requests up to $300 each. And that's a wrap on our June feature release. As always, we love getting feedback from you, so don't hesitate to let us know what you think. And if you'd be up for doing a 30 to 45-minute research session with me so I can learn more about your experience with Govly, shoot me an email. I'll put my email address in the video description below. Thanks a bunch for watching.